Hey guys, Levi here. Welcome to your at-home CrossFit Cure workout for Friday, May 15th. Today's workout involves some deadlift variations, some V-ups to get the core, and everyone's favorite move, burpees. So let's go ahead and get warmed up for that with the following movements. Go ahead and get a 7-minute clock started. We are moving through the following movements smooth for 7 minutes. The first is going to be 10 alternating single leg V-ups. So laying on your back, just like you're going to do a hollow hold, you will bring one leg up and you're going to bring your arms up to reach and touch that and back down, alternating each rep. A good scale for this is 10 sit-ups. Your next movement is 20 single leg deadlifts. So I'm using a kettlebell today, place that down in front of you, hinge down at the hips, letting your other leg go back and up, straight down, keep that back straight, shoulders back, and bring that up, squeezing the glute hamstring at the top. Remember, this is a pull. You can have a soft bend to the knee here as well. So alternate 10 each side, single leg deadlifts. Then we are going to go into 30 butt kickers, bringing that foot right up underneath. The knee is going to go out in front and letting that come down to land again directly beneath you. Our last movement is a 40-foot bear crawl. Now when you do the bear crawl, you don't need to keep your butt up super high. It's not a pike walk, so go ahead and get those hips down. Get a bend in the knees, just keep your hips slightly above your shoulders. We're gonna scale this to shoulder taps for 30 seconds in a plank position. So one arm at a time coming up and tapping your shoulders. All right, that is your warm up. Make sure you do it for 7 minutes and let's get into the workout. The WOD today is called Boron. It is 5 rounds for time with a goal of 15 minutes. That means we want every round to take about 3 minutes. We might go a little bit over 3.5 minutes, but that's our goal here. Our first movement is gonna be 10 dumbbell sumo deadlifts. So grabbing a set of dumbbells or a single dumbbell, stepping out into that wide sumo stance, toes can point out a little bit and hinging down and up. Remember to keep our back straight. The weight on this should be light enough that we can do it unbroken. So we shouldn't have to be breaking this up into sets in any of the 5 rounds. We want to move quick. We're just working on that pull with our hamstrings, squeeze with the glutes, opening the hips at the top, okay? Your next movement is going to be 5 dumbbell suitcase deadlifts each side. So we're going to bring our feet in here. Dumbbell goes on the side and standard deadlift stance here, standard deadlift movement here, but we are just moving with the weight on one side. So we'll go 5 reps on our right, 5 reps on our left. Next, you're gonna grab a mat here because we're gonna do 15 V-ups. So just like a hollow hold, but we are bringing our legs higher, we are bringing our arms up and forward and pulsing and relaxing. We can scale this to 15 hollow pulses. Again, something that we can get through easily in one set unbroken, maybe a couple seconds rest between each rep. Our final movement is 15 burpees over our dumbbells. So this one is probably the movement that's going to take the longest. Going down into a burpee and then a jump over the dumbbell. So we don't have to jump at the top because we are hopping over the dumbbell. We can scale this to bodybuilders with a step over. Those are our movements: 10 dumbbell sumo deadlifts, 5 dumbbell suitcase deadlifts each side, 15 V-ups, and 15 burpees over the dumbbell. Again, our goal is 3 minutes a round, so if we are taking more than 3.5 minutes each round, what I want you guys to do is scale back those burpees to 10 burpees, and if that's still taking longer, scale back those V-ups or hollow pulses to 10. All right, guys, it is 5 rounds for time. Go ahead and record in Sugar WOD, and then we'll get to our accessory work and cool down. For your accessory cool down work today, we've got some mobility, some hip stretches. So what we're gonna do is 3 sets of the following movements. The first movement is 30 seconds alternating triangle pose. So take a nice wide stance, let that hand slide down to touch one foot while the other hand reaches straight up in the sky. This is a hinge at the hips. Try and keep your hips square here and alternating sides. Next will be 30 seconds of alternating toe touches in straddle. So keep that same wide stance. This time we are reaching down and going from one toe to the other. Our last movement is 30 seconds each side pigeon stretch. So down on the ground, putting one knee out in front, bent, and the other leg is going to go straight out behind. Leaning into that knee, go ahead and sit down there for 30 seconds and then switch sides. Again, we're going to repeat each of those 3 movements 3 times through, so we'll get plenty of stretching and cool down here. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout today. We'll see you tomorrow.